Good afternoon, friends, or my 65 friends here on YouTube. I've been asked to put this on aside of my moto camping adventures and wildlife things and stuff like that. Been very reluctant to put this out there, and there's different reasons why. I may put this out here this one time, and it may be some gradual little pieces of what I do outside of this YouTube thing. I do like to connect with people. I like for people to know who I am. Hey, I'm nobody special. I'm just an old country guy from Jasper, Texas. Let's just leave that there. Yes, I travel. Yes, I do things, and I do things. I have a lot of good hobbies. If you see, well, this is my workstation. I got my laptop or two. I've got my, this is my amateur radio station back here. My station is KQ4ECZ. If you're an amateur radio operator, you'll know exactly what that means. And you might even see a couple of guitars in the background. I'm not a rock star, trust me. Anyway, yes, I work Monday through Thursday on a regular job. It's a government job, or county government job. And I do something a little different than what most people may or may not understand. I'm a search coordinator for Texas EquiSearch. And if you don't know who that is, we are an organization that started many, many years ago. Offices in Dickinson, Texas. If you want to do more research on it, just Google Texas EquiSearch, spelled EQUUSEARCH. We've been instrumental in every missing person's case you can imagine, from high-profile cases to just anybody. And I don't like to use the word high-profile cases because every missing person is a high-profile case to me. Doesn't matter if you're 5 years old or 95 years old. All cases are high-profile. We've been instrumental in the Natalie Holloway missing persons case. I was a search coordinator in the Casey Kaylee Anthony case in Orlando, Florida. I'm now living in Georgia, and for some reason the state of Georgia, South Carolina, and surrounding has fell in my lap. I'm the search coordinator for this area, and basically what we do is we find the missing. It's more of we call it search and recovery. Sometimes it's search, rescue. A lot of times it's recovery. And I spend a lot of my time on the phone with mothers who have lost their daughters. Lately it's been, I hate to even say it because it's a very sensitive topic for me personally. This fentanyl crisis that's coming across from our southern border, it's flowing in here like a river. It's affecting our young children. When I say young, 18, 19, 20, whatever, even some older ones. With that being said, I look for missing dementia patients. I've worked on murder cases with law enforcement between Texas, Louisiana, all the way around to Florida, all the way up the East Coast, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, New York. And I got into this by accident. That's going to be another story, but that's kind of what I do. I've seen some things that end with some good endings as far as finding people. I've seen some things that would probably affect you for the rest of your life and make you lose sleep. And people say, how do you handle that? I'll answer it with, I'll say this. Everyone who does search, recovery / rescue, they've got different ways of dealing with it. Some are healthy, some are not healthy. I'll leave it there. You'll see some great endings, and when we find someone, or when we find a missing child and return them to the parents, the greatest feeling in the world. And I'll tell you, I've been doing this since 2006. I still stay in touch with people from years ago. I've become very attached to these people who have lost their loved ones. So that's kind of what I do outside of the moto camping thing. It's all beauty and stuff, but this is the reality. And if you haven't experienced the how can I say this, the ordeal of missing my father went missing, but it was found. A good customer of mine back where I'm from in Jasper, Texas, went missing. It was a murder case. This is where this all started at. People always think this just happens across the tracks. No, our parents are older, if you're fortunate enough to have your parents still living, when you get into the how can I say this? When you get into the arena of dealing with dementia and Alzheimer's, it is life changing for the person who's going through it and for the family members. It's a trickle effect. I'm not going to edit it out because I don't do editing. Everybody knows someone probably who's went missing, and I'm going to tell you something. I'm seeing more and more and more this drug infiltration that's just flowing through our country here. I'm not going to get political. A lot of this could be stopped. It's affecting our children. It's affecting your children if it already hasn't. I'm on the phone several hours a week in the evenings talking to mothers or fathers or grandmothers. Okay? So anyway, I'm going to kind of keep this, I'm going to shorten this up and just get right down to it. I'm almost done with this. Yes, I do search, recovery, and rescue, Texas EquiSearch, and again, I didn't want to put this out there. It's coming out sooner or later anyway. I do not want to leverage what I do on that side to promote a video, but I've had people keep asking about it, and it's going to surface anyway, so that's where we're at. So moving forward, I want to get back to my moto camping adventures and stuff like that and what I do, and we might even have a little bonus for you here. And I say a bonus. This is something that happened around 3 o'clock this morning, between say 2 and 4. We were blessed to have 5 newborn toy poodles that have arrived, and I'll show you those here. I'm going to try to move this camera setup over there. And these puppies were, like I said, born between 2 and 4 a.m. this morning. We have 5 of them. I think we've got a couple of females. The other 3 are male, I believe. And we'll give you a peek of those, and we'll all get back to our business. So I'm going to see if I can move this setup over there. Kind of a fun thing here. Let's just get away from some seriousness for a moment. So let's walk over here to the, what do we have here? And here is Willow. I don't know if you can see or not. Oh, it's kind of dark in here. Hey, Willow. Oh, it's dark, dark, dark. Hey, babes. Oh, it's almost too dark in there. But anyway, there's Willow. She's a terrific pup. And with that being said, hey, sorry to give you a tease there and not be able to see them because of the darkness. Get back over to my station. And hey, I just want to thank you guys for subscribing. And appreciate all the viewership. I expected 10, 15 subscribers. It went way past that. My goal is not to make any money, just to share some good life experiences with you guys. Cheers from Southeast Georgia.